Are you considering moving to Winston-Salem? Well, if that's you, then you are in the right place because today we are going to talk about my top 6 things that you need to know before you make that move to Winston. Are you ready? Well, stay tuned. I got you covered. So first, let's talk about the weather here in Winston-Salem. So Winston-Salem offers a climate that has a nice balance, making sure that you experience all 4 seasons without the extremes often found in your other areas. So the hottest months in Winston-Salem are typically summer, which is June, July, and August, with average temperatures in the high 80s to lower 90s. But we have seen temperatures reach the mid to upper 90s and even triple digits. So while it is rare, it's definitely worth mentioning. Another thing to note about the summers is how muggy and humid it can be. So at times it can get really uncomfortable due to the heat and the humidity. What I personally love about the weather in Winston is that you really get to enjoy all 4 seasons, unlike some areas where you may have extremely hot temperatures or super cold temperatures in the winter. Residents here in Winston-Salem will get to experience the pleasant temperatures of spring, the warmth of summer, the beauty of fall by watching the leaves change colors, that's my favorite, and the occasional dusting to a couple inches of snow that you'll get in the winter. Now let's talk about something that can be an important factor for many, and that's allergies. So I've spoken about this in several of my videos, about Winston and Greensboro, but here we go again. Due to the weather patterns here in Winston-Salem, the city experiences 3 distinct allergy seasons. Among these, tree pollen is probably the most notorious, especially during springtime, typically peaking in April. So winters in Winston-Salem are generally mild and sometimes cause the allergy season to kick off in early February or even March. So while allergies can be intense, many residents will find ways to manage them. There are some really amazing asthma and allergy physicians in the area that can help you with extreme cases, but if over-the-counter medications work for you, then Allegra and Claritin will be your best friend during allergy season. So next, let's talk about beaches. So Winston is about 3.5 hours away from Wrightsville Beach, but there are plenty of beaches around that you can get to in less than 5 hours, like Nags Head, which takes about 4.5 hours, and Myrtle Beach, which you can get there in about 4 hours. What makes living here more exciting is the flexibility to make those beach trips a regular part of your routine. So whether you're looking for like a quick day trip or you're planning to stay for a few days or even a week, the accessibility to the different beaches allows you to experience a variety of options. So for example, my family and I, we pack up and we head off to the beach for a week or so in the summer. My favorite spot is Nags Head. So moving on to our 4th point, and that is Winston-Salem's proximity to the mountains. So if you enjoy outdoor activities and beautiful landscapes, then you will have to check out the mountains. So Winston is not just surrounded by any mountains, but has accessibility to 2 amazing mountain ranges that is, and that's Pilot Mountain and the Blue Ridge Mountains. So starting a little closer to home, we have Pilot Mountain, and this is a national park that is practically in Winston-Salem's backyard. So Pilot Mountain offers great opportunities for hiking and exploration. Now, if you want to venture out a little bit further, maybe 2.5 hours, then the Blue Ridge Mountains is a great option. So the Blue Ridge Mountains is one of the oldest mountain ranges globally and offers a truly enchanting experience. With nearby towns like Asheville and Cherokee, the Blue Ridge Mountains truly has something for everybody. And if that's not enough, just about 4 hours away, you can get to the Great Smoky Mountains. So whether you are looking for the serene beauty of Pilot Mountain, the historical charm of the Blue Ridge Mountains, or the magnificence of the Great Smoky Mountains, Winston-Salem got you covered. Let's shift gears and discuss another not so great thing about living in Winston-Salem, and that's the traffic. So I've mentioned this before in a few of my videos, and some of you really disagree with me, which is okay. I totally understand. But for me, the traffic in Winston is a bit much. Now, it's not like driving around in Charlotte or Raleigh, but it can get congested. Typically, commuting in Winston is manageable, but like I mentioned earlier, it can be a bit much at times. Another thing to consider if you are planning on moving to Winston-Salem is having a car is almost a necessity unless you're living in downtown. While the city does have public transportation, it's definitely worth mentioning that it might not be as robust as some of the larger cities. And last on our list is the presence of the educational options in Winston-Salem. So first we have Winston-Salem State University, an HBCU founded in 1892. So WSSU is known for its commitment to academic excellence, diversity, and community engagement. Next is Salem College, established in 1772, which is the oldest college in Winston-Salem. And it is an all-women's college situated in the Living History Museum known as Old Salem. So this museum is open to the public and provides a unique glimpse into the city's past. So next on the list is the University of North Carolina School of the Arts. And this school was founded in 1963 and known for being one of the top filmmaking schools in the world. And lastly, we have Wake Forest University, founded in 1834. So Wake Forest University is a private university located in Winston-Salem with nearly 9,000 students. Winston-Salem, North Carolina stands as a city with a lot to offer, from its diverse climate and proximity to the beaches and mountains to its rich cultural scene and educational options. As a local real estate agent, my goal is to provide you with valuable insights into what makes Winston-Salem a potentially ideal place to call home. So if you found value in this video, or if you're considering making a move, remember that I am here to help you. So whether you have questions, need more information, or ready to, explore available properties, feel free to reach out. My contact information along with my phone number and email will be in the description box below. So your decision to move is a significant one, and my goal is to make the process as smooth as possible. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I look forward to helping you discover all that Winston has to offer. See you next week. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.